Hope well, and today we're actually covering Centiskorch VMAX again. And the reason being, the sort of list that I profiled before, it was trying to do a lot of things. It was trying to like heal and make, build up your Centiskorch, and try and have one Centiskorch go throughout the game. Try and make him tank a lot more. And in testing, I feel as if that strategy is good, but there are turns where you're missing Welder, and sometimes we just don't get going. And in that case, I just thought, you know what? Pokemon have clearly designed this card to just be a big KOKO merchant, and we've actually got enough tools in the shed where I think we can, build up one Centiskorch super aggressively, and then, use a Heat Trench to carry us through the rest of the game. So just take, one big VMAX KO with your Centiskorch or whatever, or if against V stuff, take out 2 Vs and then just have your Heat Try and do the rest. And I think that's a build which I find have a lot more success, and if I'm perfectly honest, it's a lot more fun to play as well. So let's have a look. So we start off with 3 Centiskorch VMAX. VMAX Pokemon 320 HP with 1 attack. Gmax Centinferno, which still remains one of the best net attack names. I hope that doesn't change too much coming into the English translation. Which does 40 plus 40 for each fire energy attached to this Pokemon. Unlimited damage cap, baby. So, we can just start piling our energies. Combos really well with Welder, combos really well with Flare Starter. Super, super cool. But that's not all, though. Once you've done your damage calculation, you can then attach 1 fire from your discard to this Pokemon. Again, super clutch. You actually get a little bit of self-acceleration there as well. And with stuff like welders and manual attachments, Gmax and Inferno realistically can get a bit silly. And this is why, I decided to just remove all the guff, remove all the healing stuff, remove the tank stuff, and just say, right, let's just make this Gmax and Inferno slap super hard, super early, as much as possible. And that's what we're doing. So we then play forward the Centiskorch V as well, just so we can, try and attach to it nice and early. Actually has 2 attacks, both of which are actually kind of useful. The first attack, Burning Emissions, 1/5 to 20 damage. You may discard 1 energy from this Pokemon, and then if you do, you can discard 1 energy attached to your opponent's active. So against stuff like ADP or Dragapult, you might be able to delay them a turn. If you're going first, if you're going second, first turn, I should say. A little bit of disruption, nothing too crazy, but then with the inbuilt acceleration from Centiskorch VMAX, discard the energy from yourself isn't like really the end of the world. But then Burning Train does 4 for 180, actually one-shot to Zacian, pretty cool. But 180, good number, not too bad. 4 energy is a little bit costly, but it's there. It is a usable V, in all honesty. Some of these Vs, are pretty rubbish, like Dragapult V, for example. That's pretty bad. This one actually, it's got some use. 3 Jirachi, just so we can find our welders, find our Pokecom, find our switch, find our half, find our boss's orders, find everything basically. Jirachi is going to help us tick over, find all the pieces we need, just so we can slap super hard. Now here is a big boy of the deck for sure, and if you get this guy off, you're laughing. We got the Volcanium from Unbroken Bonds, I believe. Yep. Doubles up, has 2 uses. It's an absolute Decidueye shredder, first thing. So if you run into that, you can just, not even bench Centiskorch. Like, right, I'm just going to Volk you for the rest of the game. Have fun. But then you got Flare Starter. So if you go in second and it's your first turn, you can search your deck for up to 3 fire and attach your Pokemon anywhere you like, right? Absolutely bonkers. So, you do opt to go second. So if you can, like, bench a Centiskorch, right? Get the Volcanion in the active, attach to the Volcanion, Welder to the Centiskorch V, and Flare Starter. What's that? 5 energy on the Centiskorch already? It's just like, oh, hello. Or you can, like, spread the energy off. So now you've got 2. Man, it's insane. It's just insane. And High Heat Blast as well does 2 for 110 if you've got 4 5 energies in place. So that's how you shred Decidueye. But man, that Volcanion's a problem. If you get that off, such a statement. You don't even have to combine that with a Welder. Even just a Flare Starter to the bench, Centiskorch V, and you're like, yo, okay, we're not messing about now. This Centiskorch's coming to take my lunch money, and I better do something about it quick. Like in stuff like ADP. If ADP miss energy turn 1 and they don't, have the energy switch combo shenanigans, there's a very high chance that they ain't getting their auto creation off. That's how strong Centiskorch can be in combination with this Flare Starter, right? Absolutely bonkers. So yeah, really good card. 2 Dedenne, again, just so we can draw through and find our welders. Might have to just slide these geezers up a little bit. There we go. Techers though. Again, just so we can draw through, find our welders, you know, stuff like this. We need to find welder, we need to find bosses always occasionally, you know, we need to find our evolution as well. All switches to then just help us tick through. One Mewtwo. Because we're playing scoop up nets for Jirachi already, this is just going to let us, you know, if we've binned off bosses orders early, or we've binned off welder, or even just lets us reuse bosses orders, really. You know, it's just a nice card to have. And when you're playing scoop up net, it's a card, especially in the world deck, you really should be playing anyway. So that's one addition from my old list. You know, again, taking out the healing stuff and just making us super consistent with our welder seems like a pretty good idea to me. And then here's the big bad Heatran himself. Heatran GX, 190 HP basic, with an ability, when this Pokemon's moved to the active spot, you can sort of collect any fire range you've got attached from any of your Pokemon and move them all to him. That's pretty cool. Steaming Stomp, 3 for 130, good at like shredding non-GX, non-V stuff, pretty decent. But then Hot Burn GX is the main reason why I'm playing this. Again, another KOKO merchant in his own right, in all honesty. For one fire, Hot Burn GX is 50 times the amount of fires you've got attached. So again, unlimited damage cap, KOKO merchant coming through, baby. You know, if you've dented something with a Centiskorch VMAX, you can like, you know, and then your Centiskorch VMAX took a hit, you don't want to leave up 3 prizes, you can like switch, move a couple off, finish them with the hot burn, welder to the bench Centiskorch VMAX, and now, you know, there's going to be threats everywhere. Heatran's a really good attacker, and like I said, against VMAX decks, you can, all you want to do probably is just build up one Centiskorch. So this is what I've done in testing so far, is take one big VMAX KO with Centiskorch, very doable, and then just, you know, do that a little bit, and then bang, hit him with a hot burn, GG. Like, that's all you got to do, not too hard to do, in all honesty, and Heatran's good at that for sure. Right, we actually play 4 welder as well. You know, there's no reason to get in details there. You know, attach 2 fire energies from your hand to one of your Pokemon if you do draw 3 cards. You can, you shouldn't really need me to show you why this is insane synergy with Centiskorch. You know, we can get 3 energies a turn onto the Centiskorch. Which instead, that's 160 damage off the bat. You know, do that twice, 320. You know, combining that with the one we're getting from the discard, we're now one-shotting VMAX. It's pretty nutty. It's pretty insane. So you play 4 welder. And that's why I play stuff like Mewtwo package, why I play Jirachi, that's why I play all these Pokegears as well, just so we can find these welders, and we're going to try and weld it every turn if we can. We played 2 bosses. You can play Ninetales. That does sound like the investment, to be fair, but no, Ninetales is still super strong. You know, I like for bosses always. We don't really need to bosses that much. I found in games, you don't really need to do it. You can just sort of plow through the active and then just pick your KO at one point in the game. And with Mewtwo Scoop Up Net, you know, we can afford to play 2 over 3 bosses orders. But yeah, we want our bosses is good. We got no reason to dilly double about that now, do we? 4 Quick Ball. Yeah, I think every deck plays 4 Quick Ball these days, doesn't it? It's like the new Ultra Ball. Lets you find Volk, lets you find Jirachi, lets you find Dedenne, lets you find Mewtwo, lets you find everything apart from the Centiskorch VMAX, in all honesty. So yeah, that's why we play 4. It's pretty nuts. And when we cut away all the healing stuff from the last list, it lets us fit in Pokegears. Look at that different artwork there, but you guys love that, huh? Pokegears is, you know, lets us find Welder more. We're a Welder deck, we want to play Welder as much as possible, and Pokegear lets us do that. So pretty no-brainer there. So one of the big additions from the last list. Still got to play 4 Switch. This is just so we can, you know, maneuver around our Jirachi, stuff like this. Lets us get maximum use out of Heatran, hopefully as well. But mostly as well, I find it's just so you can guarantee that Flare Star a lot more. You know, if you haven't led the Volcanion, you might have to, like, you know, dilly dabble a little bit, and Switch will let us, you know, get the Volcanion active and get that Flare Star off. 4 Scoop Up Nets, just for maximum usability with our Jirachi. Usability, is that usability? There we go. More usability with our Jirachi and our Mewtwo. Also, you know, on the back of a KO can let us get, you know, a Heatran going. If you can just promote like a Mewtwo, for example, Scoop Up Net into Heatran, get the energy, and away you go. And it also lets us, you know, if we led Jirachi, we couldn't find Switch, turn 1 going second, we can, you know, just scoop up Net, attach to a Volk, and away we go. 4 Pokecoms. Now this is just mostly, again, so we can help get the Volk, but it's mostly just so we can find our Centiskorch VMAX. You could play Incense if you're worried about that. We don't play enough Pokemon. But Incense doesn't do anything else. That's the problem with Incense, right? So Pokecom actually, you know, doubles up other use, and I think Pokecoms is fine. And we play 1 Fire Crystal. You'd like to have a couple more, maybe like 1 or 2 more, but you know, room for 1 is fine. You know, it lets you grab 3 fires from your bin. You know, you had to get a little bit turbo happy. You had to Dedenne a few away. You know, you've got the Fire Crystal to fall back on. We play a super high energy count anyway, so I don't think we need them anymore. And then 2 Giant Half. Again, you could get cute, play a third, or play a Wonder Lab again. I just want everything to be geared towards just, you know, taking big OKs. And Giant Half is insane synergy with Welder. You know, if you've missed energy, you've got Giant Half though. So, don't worry about that, mate. You can just carry on and smash stuff. So yeah, you've got a Giant Half for this. And then rounding out the list, we play 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 fire energy. Like I said, we don't mess about. And you know, when a card is so aggressive and so reliant on Welder, you know, sometimes just to make the deck super aggressive, all you got to do is just jam pack it full of basic energy, really. Let me grab some dice. Going to be a 3 dice, isn't it? This 1, 2, 3. There we go. So all those people who skip to the end, they get their list as well. There you go. So yeah, 40 energy I found is a really nice number. And it makes me think, I think a flex spot here could be the Fire Crystal, because in testing I don't really find myself in 17. You know, we're not really going down like a Ninetales Victini route like you know, Firebox does now. But I think, you know, sometimes, like I said, if you just have to get 6 energy on a Centiskorch VMAX, don't get super cute with it. Just play some energy, just so you can go bish bash bosh and away you go. But yeah, this is a super fun Centiskorch list, guys. I'll get some gameplay up for you super soon. I've been playing some games of it and it slaps super hard. If you have the more Darkbox Ablaze content, make sure you check the playlist out in the description and subscribe. I've been putting out loads of post rotation and stuff, so come get involved. I love that. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.